Well, fellas, I think I just saw one of the biggest Uno reverse cards I've ever seen. There's a YouTuber named Jack Denmo. I made a video on him, like, over a year ago at this point, which is light years away in YouTube terms, but he's one of those alpha male channels that gives great advice, stuff like how to approach a girl, how to date a girl, bang a girl, how to make your dick 10 inches longer. He's got the whole 9 yards on his channel, or at least he did. Well, he's now a convicted sex offender. I wish I was joking. I said that in the first time I made the video about him. I still wish I was joking. Of course, I can't say what he's actually convicted of because the R word will make YouTube just immediately blast me, and I'm already in hot water with YouTube. Now, I did some looking online, and he actually got convicted like 3 or 4 months after I made the original video. I thought it was recently, but what ended up actually happening recently is that YouTube stepped in, for once, doing the right thing. Shocking. And they deleted all or most of his channels that he's associated with. Guy has made more channels than I have brain cells in my head. Which isn't many, but like, he's made more than at least 5. And YouTube has actually banned almost all of them, which is fantastic because those alpha male communities will support their dudes through anything. If their guy is a convicted sex offender, you bet your sweet fucking bippy his fans are gonna be like, free him! Free him from being a prison fleshlight! And, yeah, they can't do that now because his channel's gone. Get fucked, idiot. But yeah, there wasn't really much different about Jack's channel. He was the same as all the other alpha males out there. In fact, there's a video out there by a YouTuber named Rachel Oates. I hope I didn't butcher that, and I hope I at least remember the name. But she showed a comparison between some other alpha male channels that are bigger than him and his channel, and they kind of made more or less the exact same video, or Jack made the exact same video as the bigger alpha male channel. It's the same style thumbnail, same title, same video, almost identical, and it's pretty funny and not surprising at all. But the issue that I want to talk about with these channels isn't so much Jack Denmo, because Jack Denmo he's one of many. And I think the biggest issue with these channels is just how dangerous they are. And, you know, that kind of sounds stupid, like, oh, how could a fucking YouTube channel or online presence be dangerous? Well, you have to think about it in terms of how this is affecting their viewers. So, I think from the viewer's perspective, right, they look up to these dudes like they're fucking gods. I'm telling you, Jesus Christ ain't got nothing on the alpha male YouTube channels, because their core audience just will ride or die to them to the end. They will fucking ride these channels until their asshole is the size of a shower drain. Sorry for the descriptive language, but it gets the point across. And the issue is, these terrible thoughts that have no ground in reality and are pretty much unhinged, I would say, they get grounded in these dudes' heads. And some of these dudes in the alpha male audience are just absolutely unhinged fucking loser weirdo dudes that would do drastic things. Like, they would stalk their celebrity crush, or they would do something violent, you know? And planting the seed in these unhinged dudes' heads, thinking that, like, yeah, women, they're the problem in the world. They're the reason I'm not happy in my life. And what ends up happening is that dudes start stalking female streamers or females in general, or just doing horrifically bad things that should never happen in today's society. And while these alpha male dudes are laughing on their way to the bank, they're leaving behind these fucking monsters that they've created. It's a bad cycle, man. And I will never not have a day in my life where I'm fucking feeling the urge to dunk on an alpha male channel, because I think it's a very toxic thing. It's bad for everybody involved except the alpha male dude, and it's just not a net positive to society. I think about it even from my own perspective. I've said this a ton of times on my channel by this point. Some of you are probably sick of me mentioning it, but I had severe social anxiety. I was one of those guys where I could not talk to a woman, I could not talk to a guy. Every conversation you had or tried to have with me was fucking horrifically painful, awkward, the whole 9 yards. And I think about if I was in that situation still, if I still had social anxiety and I never cracked through and had my breakthrough moment, would I follow these dudes? And I honestly, genuinely think the answer would be yes. Because I think about it where I likely wouldn't have the friends I have now. I likely wouldn't be in the sane headspace, even though most of you probably don't think I'm very sane. I probably wouldn't have the support group around me that I do in order to come over life's challenges that it currently throws my way. So I would be looking for that. And with the alpha male community being something where all those types of dudes get together, I would see it as a community, and I would want to be part of that. So then I automatically become the start of that cycle where I follow his advice, start to think that women are the problem, start to become unhinged, and, you know, bad things happen. And I think the reason that dudes fall for these alpha male acts in the first place is because they have no idea what social competence is, right? They've never had proper connections. They've never been in a conversation before. It's so goddamn foreign to them, it's like the Minecraft text. So they have no idea what's real and what's not. So when a dude comes up to them in their algorithm, seemingly having all the answers in their life, they feel inclined to follow it. And then, as I've said already, that's when the cycle starts. And we end up with Charles Manson the Fifth. If anything, the herd mentality of a lot of these communities have kind of come through the cracks in my time on this channel, at least, because every time I make a video on someone that is either part of that community or has at least that same audience, the comments are insane. And I think it goes without saying that that's just not a good thing to have. I mean, you have these dudes that are just completely incapable of thinking for themselves. Critical thinking is a fucking foreign concept to them. So what they do instead is just rely on these dudes on YouTube to give them dating advice, to tell them how to act in public to get girls. And clearly we can see how well that works. But yeah, anyway, that video was a little ranty, wasn't it? Sorry, guys. I just fucking hate these communities, man. There's nothing good that comes out of them. I just think they're a nuisance to society, and they are the cause of a lot of problems in dudes' heads. Hope you guys enjoy my video. Hope Jack enjoys prison, and I'll see you guys later.